So a wee bit of a quick video today. Over the last 24 hours or so, the weather's been absolutely horrendous. So what the plans are today is to head down to the Melrose / Gattonside area and try and capture some of the river. The river's absolutely breaking right now, it's insane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and have a look and see if there's a composition to be had with the river, and see if there's possibly some of the extreme weather that we can see as well. The wind's up, the rain's up. So let's go and have a bit of fun in the storms today. So I'm standing beside here what's usually the water path that you walk along. When people walk their dogs and stuff along here, this is normally where you walk. But the river's that high that the water path is completely gone. It really is. So that kind of rules out my first plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to an area that I've shot before, which is the fishing hut just along the side there. And I'm going to try and get a composition along there. I've got a couple of places I'm going to try today. This is the first one of the couple. I was supposed to be going along here, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to walk along the river's edge to the hut and see if there's a composition along there. So let's go for a wee walk and we'll see what the river's like along the road. So it's been a while since I've come along this little path. I've got a shot that I've taken here about a year ago, possibly just over a year ago. And actually the bit that's beside me here, as you can see, the river's really, really high. There's actually quite a high wall that it's actually above now, which is really, really surprising, just how rough and how high this river actually is, to the point where if you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but on the other side you can actually see the trees along here are underneath the roots. So this is the dog walking section next to the River Tweed, and I'm quite shocked just to see how high the river is. If it was to rain again today, or if some bad weather was to hit again today, it really would burst its banks quite badly. So I'm trying to capture a few images just to show what the weather's like over the next kind of day or so, because it will get worse. With the weather that's supposed to come in tonight, this will get worse, and it's quite shocking actually. I mean, there's a half a tree just floating down here. It's ridiculous, absolutely crazy. So I've come to the hut. This is the fishing hut. I have shot this before. If you visit my Instagram page, which will put a link to my Instagram here, just to let you know the Instagram handle, I have shot this before. Stunning area. Done a sunset here before, and from where I stood the last time, I now can't. What I'll do is I'll walk up to the river's edge and give you a little look at it. So this is insane. It really is surprisingly shocking. So it has come to, as you can see from behind me here, you can see the little trail of sticks behind me. It has come up to there. I can feel the ground very saturated underneath me, and the river's right here. So the river's right here. And there's a tree just up here. I'm going to try and use this tree actually as my composition. So let me go and set up on the tree, and I'll have a wee chat to you about what I'm setting up to do in a little second. So I've set my shot up. I'm just kind of trying to create a little bit of drama to the scene. So the clouds are really, really heavy today. So what I'm actually doing is I'm setting up with the Fujifilm XT3 with the 0.6 half soft graduated filter, the at least 6 stop filter as well, just because the sun's just directly on top of me here. Now just in front of me there, you can see just the log that's sticking out of the river. So I'm actually trying to capture a bit of motion, but I'm using this track that's below me here. I'm using that as a leading line into the shot. Now I'm going to go up to the other side as well, because there's there's like a river rapid that I've shared before. Again, go to my Instagram page or go to one of my previous videos and you'll see this area as well, because I have shot it a few times. It's just to capture the drama in the scene today. I haven't seen the river this high up for a while. I really haven't. It's quite sketchy, to be honest. I am keeping my eyes clearly just behind me here, just in case. It's going to be a quick video today, but it's just a little video just to show you what the Scottish borders is like. I know it's a really bad flooding area that we have in the Scottish borders here, and I'm just looking straight up the river behind me, and I'm actually in shock at just how violent the river actually is. I actually think it might be getting a little bit higher, so I am going to hurry up with this and head back to that area. I have got a shot on my Instagram page of the river rapids just last week, which I thought was violent then. It's probably about 20-30 times as bad as it was last week. So I cannot believe, if I stand and stare at the horizon, how fast this river's actually moving. I think I'm going to go and check out the Leaderfoot viaduct, which is only a 5-minute drive from here. This is just a quick car journey over a bridge to get to where I am. So I don't live far from here, so this is just a wee quick video to document the winter time when we get these kind of floods or this kind of flooding around the borders area. So I thought I would give you this little look. Come along with me to this inclement weather and to show you just, I mean, look how big. The river's absolutely huge. It's never usually that bad. This is a driveway. People drive along here and you just can't. If I walk up to the edge, just over here, this video is going to mean absolutely nothing. It's going to be all over the place. But hey ho. So this is me. If you look at the drive marks, it finishes and that's the river. Just takes over. And if you look into the distance, you can see just along here. I mean, it's actually touching my feet and I'm walking on where people drive. So it is it's quite shocking actually to see it. If I just spin you around, which will be on the camera gimbal, if I just flip you, you can see just there, just how insane this river actually is today. Now I'm filming this on the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. Absolutely fantastic wee handheld gimbal for vlogging. Just to basically carry with me everywhere I go, do some quick videos. It means I can be out for my walks. I'm coming, I think it's 2 miles or 1.5 miles from home. And then you just walk along this. Now I walk along this all the time. And it's actually quite, it's shocking. So let's pack up. I've got this shot now. Let's pack up, head back up towards the bridge, which you can see behind me there. And we'll look at this river rapid. I can't walk along this side of the bridge. I normally do, but I can't walk along this side of the bridge because the path is just gone. So I'm going to go to the other side and I can't get to there, which is normally another walking path. I can't get there either. So yeah, let's go and have a wee look and see what the river's like on the other side of the bridge. So I tried an 8-minute exposure on that scene there, just as I'm walking away, just to see if it was possible. At the time that I had 1 minute to go, and somebody walked right past exactly where the camera was sitting. You could not make it up. Hopefully, now I've not seen it, if it's worked out, I'll give you a look at it now. And if it's not worked out, then I'm continuing to talk. So yeah, this is, I'm going to head back up towards the car just now. I am going to go to the river, the Salmon Run or whatever it's called, just the kind of waterfall-y area, just to see if there's a shot to be had along here. It's a little bit more violent along this section, so hopefully there's a chance of getting a wee shot along here as well. But like I said at the beginning, this is just a wee quick vlog just to show you how high the River Tweed gets when after a rainstorm. Now I've just spoken to a dog walker who passed us at the end there, who said that last night when he came out around 9 o'clock, the rain was absolutely hammering down and this path was completely impassable. So the fact that he's now walking along there today shows that the path has receded, but it's still very, very high and very, very sketchy. And the power of the river along here is absolutely insane. It really is. So what I'll do when we get there is I'll give you a little look around, try and see if there's a composition to be had, and hopefully we'll be safe. So I'll give you a bit of B-roll in the meantime as I walk up to the river. So as you can see if you're round about me here, the weather and the river is absolutely insane. It really is. There's some beautiful light coming through the sky from the sun that I'm just capturing a little bit of the detail in the river by shooting at f8 at 1.6 of a second there. So ISO 400 just to bring it up that little bit, capturing some beautiful colour in the sky. There's loads of people walking their dogs around here, but just to give you an idea of what I've got, the river right in front of me, I'm focusing on the two trees that are just in front of me with a little brick wall on the left hand side of the scene there. And yeah, it's just capturing an amazing scene. The violence in the river is absolutely incredible. So just while you're on my hand there just now, I'm just taking the shot again, just as the light changes in the background there. Just looks absolutely phenomenal, it really does. I've captured an 8-minute exposure earlier on, and I've been up with a drone. So I'm going to start getting packed up a wee bit here and start possibly aiming back towards the car. But what an incredible day. What an incredible experience being this close to the river, and yeah, hopefully the shots come out pretty good. So we'll get packed up and we'll head back to the car and I'll update you on the way. So the temperature's increased a little bit, which is good. It gives me a chance to get out without that hat on. It's really, really warm with the hat on. I've came along the road a bit to a place just beside the Leaderfoot viaduct. It's called Dry Grange, and it's a little fishing hut just beside me here. Now I've been along here before, and it's basically a trio of bridges that's in front of me just now, and I don't know how close I can get to actually get the shot. There's a little staircase just beside me here. But the river is just insane. It really, really is. Absolutely insane. Beautiful light coming through the sky. If I just turn you around, you can see, I don't know if the exposure is going to work right, but just behind me, some beautiful, beautiful colour in the sky, but the river is just insane. And if I walk down the little staircase, there's some lovely little snowdrops just behind me here. It's almost snowdrop season, so I've got a plan of action in place where I'm actually going to go and shoot some snowdrops, and this summer I'm going to do the bluebells as well. So yeah, I'm literally at the river's edge, and as you can see, it's just flowing so fast. I've got the tripod in my hand, Benro TMA 38CL, carbon fibre tripod. I wouldn't be able to carry it otherwise. Lovely big light tripod, fantastic for this kind of stuff. But there's just not a shot of the bridges from this location. The bridges are just behind me here, as you can see over my head there. Leaderfoot viaduct, then there's the old bridge, and then there is the road bridge, which is the more modern one. Now I don't know if you guys have got the problem. I've noticed that recently the little screws just at the top of my tripod here, they keep coming loose. and it's really frustrating. I have to carry Allen keys with me everywhere I go. Sorry about that. Everywhere I go, I've got to carry Allen keys with me, and I find that irritating, just so that I can keep tightening that up. Is there any way of doing that without having to tighten it up every 2 seconds? Leave a comment below and let me know, because I don't want to go buying a new tripod just yet, because this one's absolutely fantastic, it really is. So I'm going to walk through this little woodland area to see if there's another shop. There could be another shot just here. Now, I've walked down this little staircase before, all the way down, and then walked along the side of the riverbed. But if I turn you round, there is no walkway, so that doesn't help my situation. No filling me with much confidence to get a photo here today, but I'll keep trying. So yeah, I'll put you down now, and I'll go and do a wee bit of searching, and I'll update you when I get to where I'm going, which I don't know where that is yet. So I've came down to the river's edge. There is a wee shot I'm going to try, but just like I was saying a second ago with my tripod, it just really is getting to that stage where it's just frustrating. It just doesn't want to stay, tight anymore. Now, I don't know if that means invest in a new tripod or what, I don't know. If there is a way of fixing that where I don't have to carry Allen keys with me everywhere, please let me know. Because I do really need to get that sorted. I don't want to get rid of my tripod, I love it. I've spent a lot of money with the B1 Benro ball head as well. So it is a lovely tripod, but it's just frustrating me with that leg constantly flopping. But I'm going to set up for this shot just below the viaduct here. I've been shooting all day on the Fujifilm XT3, various lenses. So this is the third and last shot of the day. So I'll set up on this shot. Hopefully my tripod lasts before that leg falls off. And yeah, other than that, we'll set up on the shot. We've got a few branches to create a wee bit of interest, and we'll get this shot in the bag, and then we'll start wrapping it up from here. I know this has been a wee bit higgledy-piggledy on my normal videos, but it's just one of those spur of the moment things. I've just came out of the day to do it. But look at the conditions I've got here. The Leaderfoot viaduct in the middle, the old railway bridge on the other side, and directly above me is the road bridge, which is a fantastic looking thing. It really is. If I just pan you up, there it is. So that's the new road bridge just there. Fantastic. So I'm going to get this shot. The light's coming out, really hitting the river, using the more filters. So let's go and have a wee look and see if we can get a shot. So set up in my last shot of the day. This one, 5-second exposure with the Lee 6-stop filter and the Lee 0.6 soft grad filter. I know I'm being backlit, so I'm going to turn around. So yeah, that's the last shot of the day that I've just taken. Let's have a wee look. Actually, it looks absolutely fantastic, it really does. I've managed to capture a little a reflection. If I go f18, I can just shoot that little bit longer. And what I'm doing is I'm actually catching reflections of the Leaderfoot viaduct on the long exposure, because it's softening out the river that's flying by really, really quickly. So if you want to leave a comment below, let me know what your favourite shot was of today. Let me know if there's a way of solving my tripod issue, because that's just difficult to work with, and having to constantly Allen key it up. Maybe some kind of locking stuff on the tripod, I don't know. Or even suggest an upgrade for a tripod. This one is very, very old. I've had it for a good couple of years now. So I don't know, is it time to upgrade? I don't know. I don't really want to. I'm a big fan, and a big fan of the Benro kit. It's just getting a wee bit long and a wee bit old now. So maybe, I don't know. I've had a look at three-legged thing before. I don't know, we'll have a wee look, but it's been absolutely fantastic. If you ever need a recommendation for a tripod, the Benro tripod is unbelievably good. It really is. But this one, just with that leg, it is starting to get a little bit irritating, especially when, if I'm leaning it at all, it just flops, and it actually creates it to be unsteady because of that bolt. So any assistance on that one would be fantastic, and I'll share that shot with you just now. Thank you very much again, guys, for coming along and having a watch of the videos. Feel free to like, thumbs up at the bottom, subscribe. There'll be more coming over the time. Now that we can travel within 5 miles, unlimited travel in Scotland, I can come along to these bits. It's just 5 minutes from home, and I can walk along these paths. I'm completely alone again anyway, so absolutely spectacular. So thanks again for coming along, having a watch. Subscribe to Instagram, Facebook, all links at the bottom. I'll leave a little what my Instagram handle is just up here just now. That's how to find me on Instagram. And thank you very much. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time out and about, hopefully beyond the Scottish borders. After tomorrow, I believe we're getting the lockdowns possibly lifted a little bit more, so we might see you beyond the Scottish borders. But thanks again. Here's that image that I've just taken. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.